Are you in the mood for something hot and delicious? Look no farther than the Firehouse Pizza Company, located at the intersection of Highway H and Christmas Mountain Road. Specializing in brick oven pizza, hot sandwiches, and more, there's something on the menu for everyone. Fridays are fish night. They're open year-round with free delivery to Wisconsin Dells, Reedsburg, and the Linden Station area. So pick up the phone and call 608-253-6100.
Antigua Bay Resort Wisconsin Dells, just $79 per night. Includes Mount Olympus passes every day of your stay and so much more at the newly remodeled Antigua Bay Resort Wisconsin Dells.
The Ponderosa Steakhouse, located in Lake Delton, Wisconsin, sponsors the halftime show of each and every game broadcast on DellsTV.com.
Ready to start the second quarter. Chiefs with a nice first quarter there, 12-4 over Westfield. Westfield very cold from the field, only made the one three-pointer and one free throw. Westfield will have the ball as we start the second quarter. For the Chiefs, it's Shane Wyman, Justin Ward, Josh Elfman, Bobby Blaschke, and M.J. Delmore. Last game in January. Believe it or not, we're heading into February and the stretch for the basketball team. Drive by Westfield all the way, gets it knocked away. Delmore with some quick hands as Cordell Moss drove and had a little opening, but MJ knocked it out of his hands. Jackson quickly back in for Westfield. Sat down for a moment. Storkson sits down. Westfield with the ball under their own basket. Jackson inbounding. Nobody open. Has to take it way back outside to Hagbart. Hard drives to the, and there's a travel call. First turnover for Westfield tonight. 7:43 left to go. First half. Chiefs up by 8, 12-4. The girls team played Westfield a little while ago, Bob, and I tell you what, Westfield maybe had 3 times as many people for that girls game here. Underneath the Wyman, all alone, nice basket. Great pass by Bobby Blaschke to Wyman, open underneath, and Shane puts up the easy basket, and it's 14-4.
When you're 12-1, Bob, you get a nice following on the road.
Moss puts one in for Westfield.
Unfortunately, the other night when we were losing here at home to the Portage Warriors, the girls went into overtime against Nakusa up there and suffered another overtime loss this year.
Yeah, they've had some tough losses.
They just can't catch a break. They've lost 2 overtime games in the conference and 2 games at home by a combined 4 points.
MJ puts one up, no good. Rebound knocked around. Elfman came in there, but Semro holds it down for Westfield, trying to make a transition quickly. Jackson. Nothing doing, takes it back outside. Chiefs, of course, play a very strong defense. Westfield having a lot of trouble tonight, getting a good clean shot off, and the few times they've had, they just have had a hard time putting them down. McLaughlin and Larson ready to check in for Westfield. Semro, there's a shot from the wide, not even close. Rebound goes to Wyman. That's one of those balls that comes down and the guy says, geez, what's here? Almost hits him in the nose. Quick timeout on the court. Brad Rowley wants to talk things over with the Chiefs. 6:15 in the second remaining. Chiefs up 14-6. Chiefs basketball is brought to you by Pedro's in the Bridge Mall, Wisconsin Dells. Delicious Mexican cuisine and the finest in service too. Pedro's, fresh, fun, fabuloso. They got a great Valentine's Day special out there also. And by the Holiday House in downtown Dells for great gifts and collectibles. Stop on into the Holiday House. They have what you want on the web at DellsHolidayHouse.com. Well, so far, Bob, kind of what we expected. All Chiefs. 14-6, an 8-point lead.
Chiefs have played a relatively clean game up to this point, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Some nice passing, too, for the Chiefs tonight. Underneath to Gibson. He turns around left-handed and puts it up. Nice left-handed, soft little left-handed floater up there by Nate Gibson, and Nate's got 4 tonight. Westfield shoots one up, and it's good for 3. Ty McLaughlin, 16 and on. I wouldn't be, oh, that's too far. Delmore couldn't hit Gibson.
And we talked that Westfield in the pregame would have to be hitting from outside to be in this game tonight just because of the size advantage of the Chiefs.
I agree with you. I would think Westfield will probably really think of shooting threes, whether they're a good three-point shooting team or not. They actually have to do that. So we've seen two of them going down, but that just hasn't been enough so far. Chiefs defense has been pretty tenacious, even outside that arc.
I think this is a team we're willing to let shoot from outside the arc all night.
That time he knocked it off Gibson, went right back off him, so it's a turnover for Westfield. They're second.
Up at Point today, of course, they were talking about the Whitewater game, and we were thinking of the Hurd boy, and I was going to tell you, Bob, when I saw back the replay when Hurd here against the Chiefs the other night bounced that ball off of Bobby's back. That's experience. That's a good ball player to do that sort of thing.
It definitely is.
That was a neat play to watch back.
So Gibson misses it underneath, and on the rebound they get tied up for a jump ball, and possession arrows to the Chiefs.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Portage give Wanakee a run yet down there in the Badger North.
Wyman, Stowers has a little hard time with it. Inside to Gibson, back to Wyman on a nice give and go on the baseline, and back to Nate. Chiefs missed two inside, but Elfman hustles and gets the rebound. 16-9, 5 minutes remaining second quarter. Wyman, Shane loves that baseline, and that time he gets it knocked around, and it goes back to Blasky, back to Gibson. Gibson shoots a 15-footer, puts it up.
That's always been one of Nate's best shots, is facing that basket.
You don't see him shoot it a lot, but that one he put down sweetly, and it's 18-9.
His sophomore year, that was his bread and butter.
Chiefs up by 9 points.
He's moved away from it the last couple of years going to that power game, but he's always had a great touch from out front.
Turnover Westfield. Again, inside to Gibson, and he's going to get pushed before the shot goes up. Maybe they'll call it shooting. Not much they could do as Gibson had position on him, and foul on McLaughlin. Ward checks back in as Stowers sits down for Wisconsin Dells. Chiefs will have it before the shot. Chiefs will have it underneath their own basket. Both teams with 14 fouls tonight. Back out to Gibson. Elfman. Ward from the baseline three, and that one is no good. Rebound Wyman. He puts it back up, and he is fouled. So Shane Wyman with a nice offensive board and gets fouled as he puts the rebound back up, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. 4:11 left to go first half. Chiefs up 18-9. Wyman trying to add to the total and the lead. Couple more substitutions for the Pioneers. Casey Houslett will coming back in. That hurling's good. Shane 1 of 1 tonight from the free throw line. Houslett, I'm sorry. Casey Houslett.
It's always nice to have help, Bob.
Yeah, you know, that's what happens when you're in high school and you sit with the fans. It's good I get corrected. If I were sitting up in the press box somewhere, they wouldn't tell me.
If you keep going KC, we'll be okay.
Yeah. We'll just call them KC. 20-9. Chiefs up by 11. Ward goes for the steal, doesn't quite get it.
We're kind of used to people correcting our mistakes, Bob.
Jackson,
it's not the first game they've done that to us.
Yeah. Three, that one goes, looked like it went out over the backboard too, but ends up being a rebound for Shane. Inside to Wyman, open underneath. Bobby Blasky saw him open underneath and made a nice pass to Wyman. Nice teamwork that time, and the Chiefs have a 22-9 lead. Westfield's got to call a timeout. We'll take one also. You're watching Chiefs basketball on DellsTV.com.
Wisconsin, the Red Tank event is on, and may the best truck win. Chevy Silverado delivers better fuel economy than Ford and Toyota. Plus, Silverado comes with a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Now is the time to see red and save green.
22-9, 3:34 left to go in the first half. Chiefs are opening this one up big time here with a 13-point lead. Pretty much doing what they want to do. Some really nice passes tonight for the Chiefs. Some of their finding some open guys right underneath the basket, and some really nice teamwork. Gotta love it. Like we said, this is a game that you wanted to get healthy on, and so far they're looking pretty healthy.
Well, and this is the second half of the SEC. You know?
Yeah, we actually are in the stretch run here and getting to February.
We need to run the table in the league from this point.
Chiefs came out with a little bit of a press there and a trap.
Controlling our destiny, we run the table. We're guaranteed at least a minimum of a share of the league conference title.
March Madness, one of my favorite sporting events, takes place high school and college.
You know,
coming up in March.
We don't want to have to rely on anybody else to get the job done for us.
Westfield loses it out of bounds, so another turnover for the Pioneers. Number 4 on the night for Westfield.
It'd always be nice if Adams and Akusa or Watoma or Mawson start beating each other up, but if we just go out and take care of business, we finish 9-1.
You want to be in control of your own destiny. Wyman on that baseline again, back outside to Blasky. He goes for 3. Rebound, Gibson. Gets it knocked away. That time, quick hands. He got hit in the eye.
Gibby may have got an injury.
He got hit right in the face. I don't know if he wears contacts or not, but he was holding his eye, and that's a travel. And we're also going to have a timeout now. Does Nate have contact lenses?
I don't believe he wears contacts.
Does it look like he's almost looking at a contact lens or something?
It could be.
He's got something in his hand, I think, and it might have been a contact, or he might have had one knocked out.
Oh, I think you're right. I think he does have
it looks like he's got a as someone who's worn contacts for years, it looked to me like another contact wearer. Hopefully he didn't get it ripped. Yeah, he's going to get some saline solution and get his eyes back in focus.
I guess he's worn them for years then, too. I've known him since 4th grade, and I just don't recall him ever being in glasses.
22-9. Chiefs up by 13, 2:40. Remaining first half. Ward with a long 3. It's good! I think you can move Justin Ward out as far as you can go, and he'll put that shot down. It seems like the farther out he goes, the better he is.
When Ward is hot, none of them are too far for him. Nice steal by Josh Elfman.
Nice hustle by Elfman. Josh is having a great game tonight. All over the court, actually. It goes as a jump ball, and Westfield has the possession arrow. At halftime, I believe we have some youth basketball to perform, and also, of course, we'll have the Ponderosa halftime show. Nice pass inside by Westfield, rejected that time by Wyman. Boy, a nice block by Shane Wyman. Ward driving the baseline. He pushes it back out to Stowers. Chiefs with some great passing tonight. Stowers puts it up, no good. Rebound Westfield. I think this is the best passing I've seen the Chiefs have all year long.
Boy, this is one of the few teams we can play.
Long 3, no good. Halfway down, but it comes out. Wyman with another board.
With Blasky in the post when Gibby's out and Bobby's not giving up 6 to 10 inches.
Ward, turnaround, little jump shot, no good.
That one might have been
Westfield.
too close for him.
Slows it up, and they put up another 3. Why not? Rebound, Wyman again. Shane Wyman with a lot of boards in this first half. 25-9. Blasky onto the baseline. Oh, nice pass inside to Stowers, and it's going to be a jump ball called. Blasky with another nice pass inside to Stowers. Gets called. We've got Dickman and Delmore coming in as Wyman and Stowers sit down. So Michael Dickman gets his first minutes of the game tonight. MJ will inbounds the pass underneath. Outside to Blasky. Over to Elfman. To Dickman. MJ with a little move. Put it upside, and that one gets taken away. 7th turnover for the Chiefs. Under a minute. First half, 25-9, Wisconsin Dells. Westfield with 3.
Number 40, Kyle Storkson.
Storkson puts up 3, and it makes it 25-12. 3-pointers have been the offense tonight for Westfield in the first half. .47 seconds. Blasky looking to go inside, nothing doing. .25 seconds remaining, first half. Elfman just holding on to it. Westfield, of course, not going to come out and go after the ball until right about now. 16 seconds. Delmore trying to move the offense around and position people. Now they're going. Inside. Elfman, turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebound Ward. So Justin Ward, 13 points in the first half and a foul. Blaschke gets called for a foul that you don't like to see with under a second left in the game. First half, I should say, 27-12.
Definitely not a good foul.
They just got to get it inside. Quick turnaround jump shot, no good. So it's all Chiefs in the first half, 27-12 over Westfield. We'll be back with the Ponderosa halftime show following this. You're watching Chiefs basketball on DellsTV.com.
Coming up next on DellsTV.com, it's the Ponderosa Halftime Show. We'll take a look at scores from around the league, as well as a look back at the first half.
This is Ponderosa country. The freedom to lasso a big old meal and teach it who's boss. Where you don't have to be a cowboy to eat like one. Where you can almost taste the campfire in every bite. This is Ponderosa country. Why text when you can yodel? The freedom to eat a Texas-sized steak, a bottomless buffet, or both. Freedom to give hunger the boot. This is Ponderosa country. Freedom by the plateful.
Welcome to the Dells TV mobile studio and the Ponderosa Halftime Show. Each and every game, we like to start off the show by bringing you the scores from around the South Central Conference.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Dells High School. We are at halftime for the Ponderosa halftime show. In the background, you're hearing big cheers for the little guys. Looks like probably second, third grade. Having a little exhibition out there, some of the coaches. And I remember that. Of course, I had girls, but we did that every year. This is Ponderosa country, too. And Bob, pretty much, I guess, what we wanted. The Chiefs come out early, take a nice lead. Westfield having a real hard time offensively. They put up some threes. Only 12 points at halftime, and the Chiefs got a big 15-point lead, 27-12.
And the Chiefs are doing exactly what we talked about. For that matter, so is Westfield. We talked about in the pregame that they were going to have to shoot the three to try to stay in this game with the height disadvantage they're at. And they've been shooting the three. I think three of them have hit threes, but nobody's hit a second. And so they're just struggling to keep with the Chiefs inside.
The other thing that we've had, I think, with the Chiefs tonight, I commented a little bit on it, but great passing tonight. We've had some wonderful passes in finding the open man, open underneath, or driving the baseline, or driving to the middle, or the baseline, and it's amounted to some nice, easy buckets for the Chiefs. So, again, I think it's one of those games we talk about getting healthy. No question they're going to as they get ready for that second half of the SEC.
Well, and this will be a big confidence boost for the Chiefs. Nobody's going to argue that they've struggled over their last 4 or 5 games. And to come in tonight, to play so clean. They've gone back to more of a senior lineup tonight, and the seniors haven't let them down at all.
Take a look at the scoring of the first half. Not much where Westfield is. One would expect with 12 points. Gordell Moss with 2, a handful of guys, Tom McLaughlin, Jake Simmel, and Shea Storks, and all have 3. For the Chiefs, of course, Justin Ward, the league leading scorer, averaging 17 coming in. He's got 13 at half already. He had 8. The first 8 points of the game were by Justin. Wyman's got 6 tonight. Gibson has 6, and Josh Helpman put up a basket also to round out the scoring for the Chiefs. That's it at halftime. Once again, the Chiefs are leading 27-12. We'll be back with the start of the second half. Right after this, you're watching Chiefs basketball on DellsTV.com.
That's it for the Ponderosa Halftime Show here on DellsTV.com.